Tonight, we're sorry. The AFL and its clubs issue an apology to Adam Goodes over the 2015 booing saga.
Do you think you were wrong?
Yeah, I was.
Also, Virat Kohli tells cricket fans to stop booing Steve Smith as India defeats the Aussies in the World Cup. Prison. That's how HWPS students are describing new fences put up. Reporter Nik Towfigh Nia is there live. And Ash Barty wins the women's singles in the French Open, but she says it won't go to her head. This is HMV Local News with Leonardo Puglisi. Good evening. The AFL has issued an apology to Adam Goodes over the 2015 booing saga that forced his footy retirement. The Swans superstar was booed throughout the 2015 season, prompting 2 documentaries to be released on the extent of the jeering. The final quarter, one of 2 docos on the saga, features booing from a media perspective, including some harsh insults and racist remarks. At the time, sporting fans were divided on whether the booing was just part of the footy field or if it was racially motivated based off Goodes being Aboriginal. Big names in the media were also divided, including now former footy show host Sam Newman.
Adam, you're not as important as you think you are, that's A. And B, you take yourself far too seriously. You better not be surprised if you get what you wish for, and that's a reaction. It is on you as an Australian of the Year to unite and placate people, not to divide and be a provocateur. Now, just a minute. If you, and the man said I'm a racist.
AFL boss Gil McLachlan spoke to 3AW's Neil Mitchell over the saga, admitting the booing was a big issue.
You initially, when it was unfolding, said you didn't think the booing was necessarily racist. Do you think you were wrong?
Yeah, I was.
And the fallout from the cheating scandal involving 3 Australian cricketers has continued into the 2019 ICC World Cup, but it was an unexpected gesture from Virat Kohli, the Indian captain, that saw cricket fans united across the globe. India ended up defeating Australia on June 9, but Kohli's Stop Booing Steve Smith gesture wasn't the only talking point, with some controversial calls throughout the World Cup match. However, both booing sagas have raised the question, when is it okay to booing sporting events, and does race play a part in it? Only weeks ago, a Richmond fan was banned for 3 games for calling an umpire a green maggot. And a local footy league has launched a campaign here in Victoria called Don't Be That Parent, taking aim at parents who verbally attack umpires on the footy field, some of those umps as young as 19. Already nationwide, majority of schools aim to stamp out booing and backchat to sporting umpires and referees, whether that be parents or teachers. This is an ongoing issue, so please have your say in the comments. Appropriate language, of course. Exclusive pictures as Lido Cinemas gets a fresh paint job on Glenferrie Road. That's still to come in HMV Local News. Also, Frey gets a minor upgrade in West Hawthorn. And later in sport, Ash Barty wins the women's singles in the French Open.
Double bass has generally been an instrument that has been dominated by men.
It's been an amazing afternoon.
Women in Bass and HMV News special presentation is coming soon to HMV. Welcome back. Frey has undergone a minor upgrade on Church Street. Some initial reports suggested the late night rain from the previous evening caused small damage. These reports were not confirmed. Another chapter in the HWPS renovations has begun, with plans officially revealed to parents, teachers and students. These plans were revealed on June 9, featuring a bird's-eye view showing new areas being added to the West Hawthorn School. However, some of these new areas have students, even parents, confused with areas having names like Nature Play Something Space. It's very hard to tell what it is. Concerns have also been raised how close the main playground is to the bin storage area. HMV will provide extended coverage during the renovations. And for more on these developments, let's go live to Nik Towfigh Nia at Hawthorn West Primary School. And Nick, some fences have been put up.
Good evening, Leo. Well, the fences were added across the school on Tuesday morning, surprising the 500 students that attended Hawthorn West Primary School. These fences block off parts of the basketball court, sandpit, sustainable garden, half of the bike rack, symphony grass, area of the tennis court entry. Roughly 50% of the already squished school is unavailable, and some students have spoken to us off camera saying that the school is like a prison. Others say that the recess play, which is now split into 15-minute blocks, is a complete outrage. We will bring you up to date with the ongoing story. Back to you.
Thank you, Nik Towfigh Nia reporting live there. And the Lido Cinemas has undergone a fresh paint job on Monday afternoon. These exclusive images show the paint job being applied on Glenferrie Road, both from the inside and the outside. And time for a special investigation now, and this week we'll be focusing on the treatment of garbage bins in the West Hawthorn area. Now you might be saying, Puggo, what on earth are you talking about? Well, actually, I can tell you that we're talking about this. The cost of garbage bins has gone up in recent years, and so has the amount of damage done by garbos. Many locals only own older bin models, which are easily damaged compared to the newer versions. Coming up next, local sport. And we have some breaking news. We'll bring that to you after the break. Across the Hawthorn district and its surrounding areas, you're watching HMV, your local station. Come down to the Camberwell Market every Sunday for great buys and cheap products, antiques and collectibles. Every Sunday in Camberwell. For Fortnite, gaming and so much more, subscribe to Mr. Merritt, proud supporter of HMV. Time for sport now, and Ash Barty has won the women's singles at the French Open, moving her to number 2 in the world. Despite the win, she says it won't go to her head. At the French Open, she kept a low profile, but her family was there to support her after the big win. And time to check inter-school sport results for Hawthorn West Primary School now. And for the mixed AFL, 66-52 Hawthorn West win. Soccer, 11-2 Auburn win. Softball, 8-3 Hawthorn West win. Mixed netball, unclear. And with the girls, soccer 0-5 Auburn win, softball unclear, netball A 7-26 Hawthorn West win, and netball B 4-3 Auburn win. We apologise if the graphics look a bit bad, to say it nicely. It's some breaking news. I'm being told that Kooyong Independent Oliver Yates is moving out of his Glenferrie office after this post on Instagram saying he is moving out, but to stay tuned for updates. Sorry about that. Weather's next, plus a recap of our top stories. Love bloopers like this? It's some breaking news. I'm being told. Then tune to HMV Extra for all your blooper needs. HMV Extra, the new home of bloopers, coming soon. Across the Hawthorn district and its surrounding areas, you're watching HMV, your local station. Welcome back. Time to check your local weather for Hawthorn, Camberwell and Richmond. Finally tonight, time to check our top stories here on HMV Local News. And the AFL has issued an apology to former star Adam Goods over the 2015 booing saga. Hawthorn West Primary School students are describing new fences as a prison. We'll keep you posted with updates. And Ash Barty has won the women's singles in the French Open, but she says it won't go to her head. And that's HMV Local News for this Sunday evening. Thanks for tuning in. On behalf of the team, I'm Leonardo Puglisi. Good night.